Welcome back. We are at the World of Wellness, and this is the Weiner Wellness Week. I am your host today, Jamie Dorley, with the one and only Joe Messino. Welcome back, Joe.
Good morning. Boy, are we winding it down or what? I can't believe we're Thursday already.
Winding it down.
Woo, Thursday. We're
How
on the
can you tell
final
what day of the
stretch.
week? How can you
tell?
Yeah.
By the schedule.
Oh, I say, when you work 8 days a week,
Yeah.
I said it to somebody the other day, and she's a young adult, and she says, "Do you know there's only 7 days in a week?"
Oh, my.
I said, "Really?"
Thank
you.
Ask the Beatles.
That's what I said. She goes, "I never heard that song."
Yeah, or the Beatles.
I said, "Oh gosh, are we getting older?" But we're not aging, are we?
No.
And we're here to help you out with the aging process because we're not anti-aging. We're in the healthy aging through the stages of life.
The stages of life.
Right?
Yes.
Because we have an incredible speaker coming on today that is prepping us for the big event.
The big event in April.
Saturday, April 9th. Are you coming to the event?
Oh, wouldn't miss it.
How about the ladies? You guys coming to the event? A resounding woohoo! Settle down, guys. Settle down. All right. I know they're excited. So we have a big event, the professional training event, sponsored by Nutritional Frontiers. And we have, one fantastic speaker.
Don't sell yourself.
And one incredible speaker.
Oh, well, there. I like that.
So we have, of course, Dr. Tracy Strout coming back. You know,
yeah, the big return.
Just when she thought she was getting out.
We pulled her back in.
Oh, yeah. We're going to pull her in today at 9 a.m. So what's she going to be talking about at 9? Because I was getting text messages all day. I'm like, are they up all night waiting for her? But so many people are emailing, texting, messaging. When is she on? How do I watch it? What's her topic? What about the event in April? So let's hear it, Joe.
Okay, so 9 o'clock today. You know, Tracy's always been an advocate of medical freedom, no forced vaccinations. So she's going to cover the law that was passed in 1986 that indemnified all manufacturers of vaccines and the repercussions.
It's a very special year, 1986. We go down in history. I'm the class of 86.
Oh, really? Yeah.
We all know that, right? Yeah. And interesting enough, that's when those laws passed that really gave that extra layer of legal protection.
That's right.
That, remember the old saying, first do no harm?
First do no harm, boy. Yeah, so I think we have a workshop on that on Saturday.
Yeah.
But you know, Jamie, the other thing about that is there hasn't been a safety study since that law was passed either. That's the killer.
Well, I get a lot of questions about not only the vaccination, but medications in general. And, I always remember Dr. Weiner, so many great quotes as we celebrate his 75th birthday this year.
Yeah, we are.
And we're approaching the 100th wellness event.
Oh, man.
Can you believe it?
No. When you first told me about that number, it was mind-blowing. I couldn't believe we've done that many wellness weeks.
And you started doing your gazetas.
And gazetas, and I'm going, wow.
Oh, he's right. Yeah. So, I remember Doc's famous quote. He says, I'm not anti-medicine. It's just being recommended in place of the lifestyle.
Yeah.
And the other thing he said, if you're going to take a medication, do you remember what he said? How many years should it be on the market?
7 years.
Yeah. And he says, if not, they're doing the studies all right. It's on you.
It's on you.
Yeah, and look, I know everyone's scared and they want to come out with the vaccine and all these things. We know it was rushed, and sometimes things have to be sped up, in, especially in healthcare. But the challenge is that everybody's biologically different, right? Genetics, environmental risk factors, lifestyle, nutritional deficiencies, toxicity, and that's what Tracy's going to talk a little bit about today. And then Saturday on April 9th. Saturday, April 9th is a professional training event sponsored by Nutritional Frontiers. New location, Joe. A little drum roll.
Oh, this is the big time.
You asked for it. You got it. We are in Station Square at the Sheraton.
Love it.
Beautiful hotel right there in the heart of Pittsburgh. I love Station Square.
They're remodeling right now just for that event.
Yes. Yeah. And I expect them to be done maybe an hour before we start, right? So, it's a beautiful hotel. And the thing I love about the Sheraton and Station Square area is you can walk, right? You can go get some coffee. You can go to a restaurant. You can go to a shop. You can check out the beautiful city. You can go on the Gateway Clipper on the boat.
And there's the river walk right there.
So many nice things that you can do down there. And it's all enclosed in that area, really safe and really nice event. So we're going to be doing that at the Sheraton Station Square. And we're going to talk about how to biohack. Have you heard that word before? Biohacking?
Yeah,
I think Tracy actually started that because now I see it.
Yeah.
But she did start it.
Yeah. Well, we know about hacking. We know about computer hacking, right, Phil? really failed. But now, since we can do it in a bad way, why not do it in a good way, right?
Absolutely.
Biohack your body.
So the idea of biohacking is to circumvent some of the genetic predispositions, nutritional deficiencies, toxicities, right?
Right.
Lifestyle, maybe trauma that you had in your body. And we can do this with some of these exciting ingredients in lifestyle therapies.
Yeah, and it's so important, I think, to look at it like you guys are going to do in the different stages of your life, right? Because they're all different.
You know
and
where it starts?
Difference. Yeah, birth.
Well, choosing the right grandparents.
Oh, right. Yeah,
it goes back 2 generations. Found. So you don't have a lot of choice in that. However, if you're a mom, or there was a woman yesterday sharing with me, one of the staff, about a friend of hers trying to conceive. I said, woman's complete. And they looked at me a little funny. I said, no. We actually have a case study. Candace.
Yes,
right?
That's right. Candace.
You know, beautiful baby, turning 1 year of age on, I believe it's March 15th or 19th, coming right up.
It's coming up.
And, you know, the thing is that if you have some genetic predispositions, if you have some toxicity issues, if you have some hormone imbalance, this can all affect not only conception, but a happy and healthy birth.
Exactly.
You know, young years, from infant to toddler to, teenage, and then your adult years and then the senior years.
Yeah, this is an amazing formulation. I remember the history of it. It started out as a prenatal, then it went to childbearing years. Now it's men's to men's, right?
Yeah, yep. Because it's really important that you realize the earlier you start, the better. That's why you talk about prevention so much, right?
And the mother's health is so important to the babies. I mean, that's where it all starts.
And we learned on Monday with the international expert on omegas, SPMs, and D3, Todd Parker, with over 25 years of experience in the field. He shared with us some of the newer research, and it was pretty wild that the SPM first exposure is through mother's milk with breastfeeding. Yes. Wasn't that fascinating?
It is fascinating because there's so many things that we get our first exposure from that. We get probiotics from that. You know, we get lauric acid from that. The same thing that's in coconut milk. So I mean, it's just so amazing, and I think everybody doesn't give it the due. It's
So we're excited that we have Dr. Tracy coming back this morning at 9, and we'll be here for the professional training event. So if you're a healthcare professional, that could be anything from certified trainer, nutritionist, RN, MD, pharmacist, naturopath, DC, and anything else out there. If you're interested or you do this for your career, then call Nutritional Frontiers, go to our website, check out the events page, and also staff. This is a really nice event for staff. You get to get a nice Louis Vuitton sample bag.
Yes,
always. It's not a knockoff, Joe. I know what you're thinking. This is the real deal. So just buy 10 and you get that. You get to network with like-minded people. I think that's the most exciting part.
Well, I think it's very generous of Nutritional Frontiers to open it up to the staff too, because in the old days it was just the docs that went to the trainings, right? They came back, and then there was a disconnect between them and the staff. This changes all of that.
Yeah, and a lot of times the staff is just as important, if not more important, than the doctors. They're doing the interaction with the patient. They're getting all these phone calls with 10,000 questions, right? So it's a great event if you're a healthcare professional or staff, and maybe you're interested in getting into the field. So let us know either way. That's Saturday, April 9th. We're really excited. And we have Dr. Tracy Strop on this morning, going all the way back to 1986. I think she wasn't even born in 86.
I don't think she was either.
So she must be doing her Googles a lot to figure out what was going on back then. So we didn't stop there at 9. At 10 o'clock, Carolyn coming back for more. She actually made the headline.
I know.
So I have to give her props and a little shout out. Her, Dr. Kathleen, and Dr. Phil Ross. So I did get some constructive criticism from some people.
Oh, really?
They weren't included on there.
So
it's okay, Joe. Maybe next time.
I got the last one.
I know. I just want to remind you. I know you were excited.
I was. I have it framed. Yeah.
So Carolyn's one of our clients from the Zillion Opal. That's about a half hour. When I drive, about 45 minutes when other people drive north of Pittsburgh. And she's doing some really great work here. We're real excited to have her back. So what's she going to be talking about?
This is a great title. Stop conforming to the patterns of the world. Because it's just because the rest of the world says, oh, you got to do this, doesn't mean you have to. You got to take your own health into consideration and that of your families. And that's what she's going to focus on.
Well, good, because I don't know who's talking and I don't know who's listening, but it's not me.
No,
So,
it's not me
you
either.
know, I'm a free spirit. I think you should, you know, do on others, right? The old golden
Mhm.
rule. It's been there for thousands of years. And, you know, I get it. A lot of people are jammed up right now, but I think a lot of it's fear,
It is.
right? We went
Fear-based.
from COVID to Ukraine to the gas, right?
Yeah.
Well, did COVID disappear last week?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I know.
Because all the COVID experts are now experts on politics.
That's right.
So I'm
And economics.
Yeah. I'm learning a lot, right? And I love all the explanations. I look at it this way: count your blessings, right?
That's right.
You know, you want to listen to somebody, listen to your mentors, listen to your family, listen to your close circle of influence, right? And I always have look out for guidance, right?
Right.
I have a few people I call all the time, meet with for coffee, maybe once a month or 2
Mhm.
months. But, you know, that's where you get your insight. You know, I think when I was growing up, it was always respect your elders, right? Because
Yeah.
they had the wisdom.
Yeah.
I think somewhere along the last generation, maybe we've lost a little bit of that. You know, in the old days, the grandparents and the aunts and uncles were all so close in proximity. Then they started spreading out. I think we lost a little bit of that connection.
Well, you know, sometimes, you know, it passes on. I mean, now we're the elders, or maybe I am. You're not yet, but I'm one of the elders. So
You are?
Yes, I'm one of the
Oh.
elders. In fact, you know, that stages of life thing. I'm the only one among us that's in the 6th one.
6 stage is only 4.
I know.
Holy cow. We hope we don't go to 7, Joe. Not
That's
too
my lucky
soon.
number.
So we got Carolyn coming in at 10 today, and then we have one of our own from the World of Wellness at 11 o'clock, Jeffrey Nisnik. He has actually carried on the tradition of Dr. Wanner's allergy elimination technique,
Mhm.
the NATE, right? The NATE is really important because what this does is actually uses a form of acupressure. That's acupuncture, but without the penetration through the skin.
Correct.
They actually hit on those points throughout the body. And the best way I can explain this, I'm a simple guy, is this is like a traffic jam and then the cops out there waving you through. It clears up the congestion in the body. You have a lot of these crossroads in the body.
Mhm.
These are called meridian points.
Mhm.
These really conduct electricity through the body, and they can get jammed up, Joe.
Sure can. A frequency can get jammed up, just like on the radio in your car.
Yeah. Same thing. So he helps tune those back in.
Mhm.
And regardless of what the concern is, or maybe you don't even know, he can test you on thousands of different things. It's non-invasive.
He has 3,200
Oh,
vials.
I was
back
right.
there.
Thousands.
Yes.
Yeah. So 3,200 vials. He can test you on all different things. And, you know, part of the art of doing that is the experience, right? When you
Knowing how
start
to
to
interpret too.
yeah, and you start to see patterns. You know, it reminds me of my old mechanic from New York. After he got done blasting me on the phone, he would explain what was wrong with my car. And meanwhile, I could be in Pittsburgh, 400 miles away. And my dad said, well, he has so much experience. There's only so many things that could be wrong with the car.
Mhm.
And same thing with the body, right? And I remember Dr. Wanner, anything can cause anything.
Yeah.
Give the body what it heals, it can heal thyself, right?
That's right. Anything can cause anything. That was one of his most profound statements, I think.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
I was actually on the phone with some of our Amish clients from Northern Nutrition. That's in the great state of Indiana. So if they're watching, hello out there. They are at Shipshewana, Indiana,
Wow.
furniture capital of the world. I'm
Hmm.
sure you didn't know that, but
Didn't know that.
filled you in on learn
Never
something
been
every
there.
day.
Yep.
And when I was out there with Doc, the one guy says, I know you, Dr. Wanner. He says, what's your quote again? And he started saying, he goes, that's it.
Oh,
I
that
saw
made
you-
his day,
yeah.
right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I saw him speak, he said. So that was really exciting that, you know, those guys are still working with us.
Yeah.
And they've been getting some incredible results. They're actually doing an Amish event this weekend up in Ohio.
Yeah.
So we got
yeah.
Freddie Boom Boom
Freddie,
Como
right there.
going.
Fred's up there. He's doing a big presentation. His first one this Saturday. He's excited.
So that's what we're doing, folks. You know, our mission is making the world healthy, and that's one person at a time. And, you know, we take a lot of accountability and responsibility for laying that out. And that's why we do all these workshops. And those guys were asking me, they says, man, how do you guys do all this? I says, look, it's obviously not a moneymaker. I said, this is our mission.
That's right.
I says, our mission is we got to help people out. You know, and we're so fortunate today to do the roundtable. You talk about a rising superstar. This kid is beyond his years in knowledge and passion, and he's a real solid family guy.
Mhm.
So we got Mac Haynes coming all the way in from Iowa State, the Cyclones, and he's with Intera Health, and He is a partner of ours for our IgG formula by Nutritional Frontiers and
Yeah.
sold at the World of Wellness. Do you know that is the first IgG flavored powder to the market in the world?
I did know that. I remember that from our training on it.
Yeah.
And I remember how much Dr. Len praised it. So look out.
So the great thing with Mac is he's going to break down over 45 published studies and give us the conclusions of these.
Ooh,
and again, simple,
strong.
right? So what does IgG do? Neutralizes,
Mm-hmm.
binds, and removes from the body bacteria that congest the intestinal tract. And that's where your immune cells are, Joe.
That's right. And when it gets in there, I mean, we've done all kinds of things for the gut. This was the final missing, I think, component to making that. And that's what Dr. Len said the other day, too. He says,
What do they call Dr. Len?
The gut guy.
Oh, yeah, the gut guy.
Yeah, the gut guy. But he said this was the final piece. He said it was an amazing thing to bring in. And, you know, he's always been a GI Complete guy, right? This is right up there now, 1-1.
Yeah, and the thing I love what he did, and actually Mac showed with his research too, is these aren't products you get on and you stay on forever, right?
That's a great
These
point.
are therapeutic products. Maybe the probiotic you say, the superbiotics is something long term, right?
Yeah.
Woman's Complete, Greens, Power Cleanse. Those are long term formulas. But the IgG, most of the studies were done in 6 weeks,
Right.
up to 12 weeks.
Right.
So you're looking about a month and a half to 3 months.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, using that for a week, it was amazing, the difference. You can tell right away. So I've been experimenting with it. So I got the new Mean Lean Green smoothie.
Okay.
It's coming out
Today's
in our
feature?
new recipe book. You know, we're going to open up the archives, Joe. We're going to let out some of the family secrets with the
Okay.
recipe book. But
All right.
I have been using the Lean Greens,
Mm-hmm.
the GI Complete, which is lemon lime, the Mag Complete, which is lemon lime, and the IgG lemon lime.
Ooh.
It's like a margarita.
Okay. I like that. We're going to sample that today?
Yeah.
All right.
The
Can't wait.
young lady sampled it last night. They were raving about it.
All right.
So we're going to sample some of those again. And we have the IgG that Mac is going to come in and talk about during the roundtable.
I mean, just think about that. I mean, magnesium, most depleted mineral. Everybody needs it. Greens. Nobody has enough detoxification. It just goes on and on. These are all nutrients that you absolutely have to have.
Yeah, and the great thing is we make them so easy to implement. They taste fantastic, right? And we make them very affordable, right? So somebody was meeting with me yesterday, and they says, "Oh, your products are too expensive."
Compared to what?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
What products? Well, first of all, which one?
Uh-huh.
They said, "Well, you got the Power Cleanse, the Greens, and the Live Complete. It's about $200." I said, "Okay." That's what we have it on promo.
Yep.
So it's about less than $5 per day.
That's not much.
I said that includes your food, your probiotic, your prebiotic enzymes, your essential fatty acids, your vitamins, your minerals, your liver support, and the Live Complete. I said, you go to Starbucks, it's going to cost you $4 or $5 for one of those drinks. I said, you're not getting any nutrients in.
You're actually
This is
getting
actually
toxins.
a meal.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. You go out to eat, right?
Right.
What's lunch cost?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know. I take care of the bill. So how much, if you were paying, how much you think it would cost?
You got it. You're not getting under $15 for a lunch, right?
Yeah.
I remember when it was $5 for a lunch.
Yeah, a long time ago.
A long time
Got
ago.
a great memory. So say it's $10, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to get a meal with all your vitamins and minerals and fish oil and probiotic and prebiotic and enzymes for less than $5.
Yeah. See, it's value versus cost.
Yeah. And if your budget is $4 a day, well, we take the Live Complete out. And if it's $2 a day, we take the greens out. You can do it as simple as the Power Cleanse.
That's right.
But where are you going to get protein, carbs, fat, and fiber, vitamins, minerals, and liver support for less than $2 a day?
And no junk, no toxins, nothing for bad. That's the key. It's nothing bad. When you spend it on other things, you have no clue how much of that is good and how much of it is bad.
I think it's really important that people do one shake a day because we know exactly what's in there.
That's right.
You want to talk about, counting your chemicals, right? There is no chemicals. And it's so nutrient dense that you're going to get all these nutrients in for very low calories, right? Because there's nothing else in there you don't want. And that's one of the challenges when you go out to eat. Sometimes they'll list on the menus, You ever see what they list on the menus, the calories and the fat and all those things? Your head starts spinning.
That's right. And that's
It's
not
hard
even the additives. That's not
Yeah.
what else
Oh,
is in
yeah.
it.
It's hard to find anything under 500 calories, right? And it's not just calories, but, calories do factor in. And if it's higher calories, it's usually higher carbs, sugar, and fats, right?
Yeah, it's the quality of those
Yeah.
calories. That's
So it's really key that you do a shake. And if you want to come down, we're at the World of Wellness. This is the Wine of Wellness Week, number 96. And we are here all day today. Today is Thursday, March 10th. Today's a half day. We leave at 5 o'clock. We have free food from our partners. What's the name of their?
Piata Italian street food. They'll be here 11 to 2.
There we go. 11 to 2, free food. We have free samples throughout the day. Is the bar open?
Always open, never closes. The smoothie bar and new stuff every single day.
I'm going to go mix something up here in a few minutes
might.
when we're done. Get everybody a little energy in the morning, getting some good food and some nutrients while we're going. We got chair massages going on this week,
Yeah,
right?
we do. Yeah, 5 or 10 minute chair massages right out here in the lobby. Give you a little taste of what Andrea can do.
Oh,
she's
my
got
God.
some magic hands.
Yes, she
I
does.
saw you in there yesterday.
I came out and the staff 3 times yesterday said to me, "Oh, we thought you left." Yeah, we thought you. I said, "No, I'm still here." But I went back and incredible massage, right?
Yeah.
I don't have to say anything to her. She goes right into the rhomboid yesterday. I was like, "Oh, that's tender." She goes, "I know." And she hits the traps and then the arm, and it was just like, and she goes, "You're not done." Right? So I roll over it, and she did the cranial sacral.
Wow.
TMJ work. I
I
haven't had that done
either.
in about 25 years.
Wow.
And I even said to her, what I've noticed over the years, a lot of massage and muscle therapists, they don't do the head and feet like they used to, right? They go right to the zone, and that's good. But Joe, I was holding so much tension in my head.
Oh, yeah. She released it all.
Yeah, I said, looks like I got a facelift. Yeah. I said, holy cow, wait till you go back in there.
I'm going in then today. Yeah. I could use one myself.
So Andrew's doing fantastic work. Her hands are powered by the grace of God.
It's amazing that much strength comes out of that.
That's what I said to her. I go, not to worry, we know each other a little bit. You're doing great work. I says, you definitely overmet my expectations. Uh-huh. She goes, I know, this little thing, right? Yep. I says, yeah. She says, it's all right here. So we have Andrea here doing some free chair massages, and why not jump in for a half hour, an hour? It's one of the best stress reliefs. And I love the new office she built in there.
Well, yeah, she had a little help from our, of course, expert decorator.
Oh, interior designer of the stars?
Yes, the lovely and talented Mrs. Dorley helped her out, but did a great job, as usual.
She got it feels so nice and calming in there. Then she puts the music on. Just doing great work. So thanks, Andrea. Of course, we have 2 doctors of chiropractic, and they were both speaking yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
Dr. Phil Ross and Dr. Gideon Orbach. Good morning, folks. And they're both doing incredible work. And I love how they share a similar philosophy, but they have their own little unique specialties.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what else was great? When Dr. Phil was up here doing his, you know who was in the front row of the audience? Dr. Orbach.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Supporting each other and doing great work. They had some mentorship last weekend by Dr. Kathleen Geringer, all the way from Tampa, Florida. So, folks, these are the type of people on our team. We are here to help you. Whatever you need, let us know. If you like what we're doing, tell someone else. If you don't like what we're doing, just tell Joe. He'll take care of it for you. So, Joe, any parting shots for all your fans?
Stay tuned. You know what? We may have a little surprise later today, too. So stay tuned. A new addition to the team.
Whoa.
New addition to the team, baby. Yeah, stay tuned right after our 12 o'clock workshop. Might have
come on
surprise.
Down, folks. We're at 2419 Baldwick Road, right in the heart of Pittsburgh, PA, 15205. Really easy to get to, right on the main road. We have free parking in the front, back, and behind us in the car wash. If you can't make it in, or you want to do maybe a quick pit stop and do a curbside pickup, give us a call at 412-922-WELL. That's 412-922-9355.
And, of course, it's Pittsburgh, so it's a beautiful sunny day today after yesterday.
We got all 4 seasons this week, Joe. So. And if you want to do a mail order, you can call us at 412-922-WELL. Do you get the discount, free shipping?
Absolutely do.
Yep. And you can go to our website, right? drweiner.com. And however you need it, we'll take care of you. So we hope to see you down here live. Free literature, free samples, free patient book, free smoothies, free food, and free advice.
Wow. I hope they buy something when they're here.
We hope so too. And if you don't, that's okay. Somebody was in the other day, didn't have any money, wanted to eat. No, I said, help yourself.
Help yourself.
We're here to help you. This is a community wellness center.
Yeah.
So thanks so much, Joe. Thanks
All
to
right,
Philly
man.
Phil.
Let's
Thanks
go.
for all the support.
Let's roll.
Let's have a great day and God bless.